I'm sitting here with Tara Moorhead. Hey, Tara, listen, I got to say, what we're sitting in right now is kind of something that I believe God has laid on your heart for some time, right? And so we are at what we are calling the We Are Warrior Girls Corpo. Yes. Corpo is just fun to say. So, folks that are checking this out, tell them what is the We Are Warrior Girls? What is the organization all about? What do you do? Why? Just give a little bit of hit on that.
Okay, so We Are Warrior Girls is a mentoring program. That's our biggest thing for girls. And we're just trying to provide life skills, give them some classes, maybe it'd be college prep or just cooking, crafting. It's an outlet for girls to have something to do to be successful as women as they grow and get past 18 years old. We also host the Warrior Girls dance teams, and this is what kind of encouraged the programs. We noticed that we were doing more than teaching dance, we were mentoring them. And so we were talking to them and sitting down with them and helping with school and apps and everything else. So it just kind of sparked in me that the girls needed something else, and so that's what we're doing right now.
And that's why, so when I hear you say that, that's why you don't want to call this a studio,
right?
Because it's more than that. And
yes.
If you call it something, you can put a lid on
yep.
what it's capable of doing. So
exactly.
When you even talk about mentoring these young ladies, setting them up with life skills, to you, and I know you this way, this is more than just investing in the girls to improve on dancing. This is bigger than that. Am I right
yes.
or am I wrong?
No, you're exactly right.
And why is that important to you though?
Being a woman myself, and I am raising daughters, I know that, especially with the young ladies that I've come across, that they don't always have that. And in the world we live in today, parents have to work to provide. We get a little busy and we don't always have that time. The girls aren't comfortable talking to us. I've noticed that coaches seem to be a comfort zone for girls, and they're able to talk a little bit more about things going on in their life. So we got to hear more and find out what their concerns are, and found that they were using us as an outlet. So we just wanted to make sure that we opened that up bigger. So yes, it's not a studio. It is definitely bigger than that. We will not offer dance classes. We will host dance practice here for the Warrior Girls, but we will open this up community-wise as far as the programs that we plan to host for the girls. Once we come out of virtual, we'll be in person. So
about how many girls do you guys have that are involved with the Warrior Girls?
So in season for dance, we are about 150. We do conditioning camp in the summer. That runs us about 75 to 80. And now we're opening up the program. So I don't know what we're about to do with them and how many we'll get, but hopefully it's a big number. We host from 2nd grade to 12th grade.
Okay. You're offering opportunities for just investment in young ladies to where if they want to be trained to be some sort of entrepreneur mm-hmm. or just ladies in leadership.
Yes.
You are a strong personality, female, which is great, and it's something that is needed more. And yes. I believe that this is a place that you'll be able to invest in these young ladies to know that God has bigger plans for their life, and we know you're not going to shove faith down people's throats, but that's the foundation for your life. So that'll naturally overflow into these young ladies' life, and that's where for us being able to come alongside you at Engage and invest in what you're doing. I told you from the beginning, that's our heart. We're here to partner up and to help organizations within the city be able to give back and to really invest in people, because we're here to build people up.
Right.
And this is an opportunity to sow seeds into their life, and you never know what they're going to go on to do.
Right.
And was there something that takes you back when you were younger that kind of triggered you into this whole movement of the We Are Warrior Girls? Is there someone or something that you could share just to give a little more insight?
Yes. So growing up for me was it's a little different situation, but at one point my mother and my sisters moved to South Carolina, and my grandmother was raising me. She did raise me most of my life. And her and my uncle really fed into me. But I kind of experienced that distance from my mom and my sisters and that need for them to be there. So dance came in the picture. So I competed. I was a warriorette at the high school, and it just became my life. But I noticed every time I was dancing, I felt better. I felt that there was a plan or a purpose for me because I was dancing. And so immediately after graduating, I went into coaching. So I've been coaching for over 20 years now, showing my age.
Hey, that's a few. I didn't say it. You did. Right?
But yeah, because of what it did for me.
Yeah.
I knew what it would provide for other young ladies. And then as we grow, we're seeing that a lot of that is coming out of schools, and there's not as many programs that are giving other things like life skills, leadership, which leadership is on our list of topics that we'll be putting into the girls. But it's just us giving that back as it's been taken away. I mean, I've had girls that didn't know how to do college applications, resumes. They didn't know their options for after graduation. Younger girls, a lot of my kids, some are in the foster system, some have lost their parents. So there's just so many different backgrounds, and they need someone investing in them the same way I was invested in when I was younger. So it just really influenced me to get this going.
You're going to be able to give these young ladies an outlet, something that you had through dance, and also allowing them to build relationships with some of your coaches.
Yes.
You've got a lot of great coaches that you pour into, and you're no nonsense with them. You hold them accountable. I've heard it and seen it, and it's good. You know, when you lead, you have to hold people to a standard, and
Yes.
without apologizing for it, because these young ladies are watching
Yes.
you guys and every move that you make. And so, on behalf of Engage City Church, we are excited to partner with you for our Be the Church weekend as we get this whole corpo ready to go. And so our last weekend of the month is our Be the Church weekend, where we don't do church in person, because we say if we're not going to provide a service, then we don't need to sit in another service. And we're going to get the flooring laid, we're going to get the walls done, get your stuff on your window, get your logos ready to where you're ready to just pull the trigger and get this bad boy going in a bigger way with what you've already done. And so we are glad that people's financial investment in the church allows us to do projects like this, and maybe they'll even want to invest after watching this and hearing the impact that it's had on you personally, and how you are now going to focus on allowing it to have that same impact on some other girls. And here's one thing we know too: if there's a family out there or a young lady who would love to be involved with this that maybe can't afford it, we know one thing, right? Money's not going to be. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna find sponsors. That's why people are going to be generous and invest, because we want to help young ladies be able to have a safe place to be invested in, while also learning a skill and many other skills out of that. So, anything you want to say in closing about the We Are Warrior Girls? Any way that people can be praying for you, how they can find out more about what it is exactly that you're doing?
Yes, so definitely they can go to our website, wearewarriorgirls.org.
We'll have it posted for them.
Yes, and then just appreciate everything that Engage does in community. But for us, this means a lot. It was a risk to take, and partnering with you guys has helped us feel more confident in the risk. Eventually, we do hope that we won't have to have a fee or a charge to even be a part of this program. But and we do have sponsors. We have where they can donate on our website to sponsor a girl. But we're just grateful, and I do ask that everyone please pray for the girls more than anything. Pray for my coaches. This is a leap for them. Pray for our facilitators who will be facilitating programs for us, and that they do truly invest something into the hearts and the souls of these girls.
That's good. Well, listen, Engage. Here's where it is, man. If you want to partner up and help us on the Be the Church weekend, sign up on the link. Whether it's Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to do a big reveal on that Sunday evening. Again, this is the last weekend in September. Also, your generosity matters. And as you know, if you want to invest at all, we got the link there. It's safe, it's secure, and we're investing. We're looking to raise $3,000 to take care of all the flooring, paint, everything, all the projects we're doing on our Be the Church weekend. So don't be stingy, all right? Do what God says to do, knowing that your investment, now your sacrifice, will become someone else's investment. That's why we focus on being the church. So Tara, thank you for spending some time with us. Thank you for stepping out and getting uncomfortable and doing what God has laid on your heart to do, to invest in these girls, because ultimately you're not just investing in them, you're investing in the mom they'll become, the spouse they'll become, and who knows what God can take and do with their life. So thank you for your just continued faithfulness, and we're gonna get this place ready to go. Cool? All right, we out.